I had the DVD release. And I have it sealed too. I don't have it with the slip. I want that slip. I'm so wanting that slip. And we are live. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday, July, right? It is July, right? July 13th. All right. Let's see if I can get you guys pulled up here in the thingamabob, because I always forget how to do this again. New YouTube. One of these days I'll get used to this whole new YouTube setup and it won't seem weird. There we go. Look at that. To mute myself. There we go. That was close. Ooh, new. Easier moderation. Press the Alt key to pause the chat, then point to a message to delete it. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. I'll have to remember that, the Alt key. All right. So if any of you guys get a hand, I just got to press that Alt key, and then I can delete you or block you or whatever. Just saying. So, oh my gosh, there's lots of people here. Pop up chat. Let's go. All right. Here we go. Hello. Joey says it's still July. Yeah, I don't remember anymore. That's one of the only downfalls. Well, I guess there are some downfalls, but one of the downfalls of not working a normal 9 to 5, being my own boss is I don't remember what day or month it is anymore. When I used to, I'm gonna pull this closer. When I used to work, in an office, I had a calendar. And I'd always just remember what day it was and stuff. And now it's I don't even know anymore. I'm like, oh, is it even Monday? I don't know. Hey CS, I have the Very Hungry Caterpillar on DVD, says James. Nice, awesome. Yes. Luis says, yeah, the rest in peace to is it Naya Riviera, as I say it, and Kelly Preston. I did hear they passed away today. I heard that. That stinks. How was my weekend, says Jamel. My weekend was good. I got a bunch of videos coming your guys' way. Patrons, I believe 2 of them are already up for patrons. I went out with Chris on Saturday, and Chris wanted to go to some antique stores. He's a Muppet collector, so he can go to antique stores and find cool stuff. And I was a little yeah, I'll go. But I was also kind of I don't know, antique stores. Am I gonna really find anything I want for me? I actually ended up finding a lot of really cool stuff on Saturday, actually. And it was all stuff for me, too. There was I actually didn't buy anything for the store on Saturday because, antique store prices, you can find good deals if it's something you want for you. But when it comes to stuff to, resell, usually not so much. So, nothing bought for the store on Saturday, but I did buy some stuff for me and got 3 videos out of it. And we found some cool stuff. Went to some really cool stores, so that was awesome. And then Sunday, Chris and I went back out. We went to the Quakertown Farmers Market, and we found some cool stuff there too. So yeah, it was a good weekend. Good weekend of thrifting. It was pretty awesome. Definitely found some good stuff. Vinny says, "How are you, buddy? I am good. How are you?" James wants to know, have I ever seen Drill Bit Taylor and Logan? Yes, they are good movies. I agree. Diz wants to know how long I was in North Carolina. 4 days. We left on Thursday, right? So 3 days. 3 days. 3.5. Something like that. I'll say 3.5. Dave, Ryan says, do you live in the house you grew up in? Yes, I do. This was my parents' house. My parents did get a divorce. And then my dad, just lived here. This is my dad's dream house. He loved this house. He lived here by himself for X amount of years, and then he unfortunately passed away. And when he did that, it was actually right at the time that my wife and I were we lived in the condo, which was, it was nice and all, but it was a condo. So it wasn't huge. And, we shared walls and ceilings and stuff with other people, and that's not necessarily fun. And, we had been married for a little while, and we're thinking, okay, we want to try to have a kid. but we don't want to do it in a condo. So let's try to get a house, and if we can find a house, then we'll try to have a kid and everything like that. So we were looking for a little while, and maybe like a month or two after into looking for a house, my father unfortunately passed away. So we were looking for a house. Plus, I didn't want to let this house go because, I mean, this is the house I grew up in. My brother and I inherited the house, and I just bought my brother out. I paid for his half of the house. So essentially I got a really nice house, a house we would not have been able to afford. I got it for like half price basically, which was pretty nice. So I still had to pay for the house, just we basically got a large house for the price. I mean, what I paid for this house would have been what we were probably going to end up paying for a house in general. Just we got a bigger one. So we paid the same amount of money we were going to be paying for a house. Just we got more out of it. So more money more bang for our bucks. That was cool. I mean, not cool that my father passed away. That's obviously that sucked. But yeah, that's how we ended up getting the house. Just inherited it, and we moved in right after that. So, yep. $5 super chat from Silhouetted Armor. Have you ever bought a movie you were dying to get online, only to have it arrive broken? No, maybe. I don't know. I don't usually order stuff offline, so I don't know. I want to say like maybe DVD or something came like scratch from Amazon or something like that. But I've always gotten like replacements. It's never been like an issue. It's always, everything's been like replaceable or something like that. So I don't know. I think everything's always been okay. Christine says she got the Beverly Hills Cop trilogy. Awesome. I wish I had that on Blu-ray. I have the first movie on Blu-ray. I don't think I have all three on Blu-ray. I have the first movie on Blu-ray. I think that's it. I don't have the trilogy. Where we at? Did I watch Teen Titans on Kids WB? I have. Yeah, I used to watch Teen Titans. Great show. Is Jet Jackson on Disney Plus? I've never seen Disney Plus. I don't know what's Jet Jack. I'm sorry. Yeah, I've never seen Jet Jackson. I've seen Disney Plus. I've never seen Jet Jackson. I'm not sure what Jet Jackson is. I don't know. Did Chris see the Muppet best of DVD you found? Yeah, he did. He already had it. I would have, had he been like, I don't have this, I would have given it to him. But he actually already had it. I figured he had it. I assumed when I saw that, I was like, he has this. I mean, I wasn't even thinking that there was even a chance he did not already own that. And sure enough, he had it. Did you watch? Wait, I don't know. No, Jet Jackson. I don't know what that is, Joey. I have never seen that. Luke is canceling Disney Plus. Oh. I don't really use it. I'm luckily a viewer of mine, like gave me his password and he's like, here, if you want to use Disney Plus, here you go. So that's awesome. But I don't really use it all that often. I go on occasionally and watch something. I might watch a TV show, or, I watched, The Mandalorian and stuff like that. And I watched Hamilton. I saw, Onward, and some stuff like that I enjoy, but I don't really use it that much. It's what I assumed. I assumed if I got it, I'd probably use it just as much as I use Netflix, which is occasionally, very, 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 very lightly. Hey CS, watched VFW after seeing your review on it. I loved it. Very entertaining movie. Yeah, it was so good, wasn't it? And if you're thinking review, I have a second channel. It's called 60, just the number 60 Second Infection. Look it up. If you're watching this back, I'll have a link down below. But otherwise, 60 Second Infection. It's my second YouTube channel I started, where I do like little very quick 1-minute reviews on everything I watch. I've been really behind on watching stuff this week though, so I gotta watch some things to do some more reviews. I've been busy. It's been a busy week. Today was crazy. Our air conditioner's been like on the fritz, and they like didn't know what was wrong with it, and I think they fixed it. I hope they fixed it. I'll see if they fixed it. It was like $300. They better have fixed it. Jay says I should check out the Bristol flea market. Where's Bristol? I know that name. I'm trying to think of where that is. I would love to. Yeah. Joey says infection is a disgusting word. Okay. I'm Cinema Sickness presents 60 Second Infections. It makes sense. It's no worse than the word ointment, Joey. Oh, I'm trying to. What did? Oh, there's nothing on Netflix in Australia, says Luke. Oh, that stinks. Sorry to hear that. It's a bunch of people jumping in here. People are saying hi. Carly says hi. Jordan says hi. The VHS guy says hi. Cave is from Brazil. Wow, hi. Cave of Toys. Awesome. Carly says, do I like cats? I don't mind cats. Wait, do you mean like the movie or like the actual physical, beasts? The movie I've never seen. The, actual animals, they're okay. I'm allergic to them though. Like my eyes get all like very, very itchy if I'm around cats too long. So I love cats. Cats are great, but, I have a hard time after I pet them. Like my eyes go nuts. The Bristol one in the old Walmart. I don't know, Brandon. Oh, how was Hamilton? It was good. I need to rewatch it. After I rewatch it, I will do I'll do a review on it. I gotta rewatch it though. I didn't really want to watch it going into it. Like I was like, I don't know. I just was like, Hamilton. I don't really do like stage shows and stuff. I was like, it's not my thing. And then like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes into it, I was like, oh, this is kind of interesting. I was like, darn, I need to rewatch this. I'm gonna sit down and like actually like rewatch it, and then I'll give my opinion on it. If Cats was a horror movie, hard R-rated movie, it'd be awesome. Says Silhouette Armor. Probably would be. Kyle says, last week I had a VHS break. Oh, you mean like it actually broke? Like how? Like the tape broke, or what broke on the VHS? Because you can fix those. Actually, you can fix a torn VHS too. I fixed those before. Yes, I did see they're doing a new Muppet Show on Disney Plus. Yeah, that should be interesting. Oh, well, I'll check it out. I can't get past like Kermit's new voice though. It sounds so different. I mean, I know, different people have done his voice, but at least they've all kind of like sounded like Jim Henson. The new one doesn't like at all. Apparently his singing voice does. Chris was saying that like the new guy who does the voice of Kermit, like he's spot on when he sings, but when he talks, it is off. And I don't know. It's hard to get past that. David says the new Friday box set looks great. Yeah, they're doing a new Friday the 13th box set. It looks awesome, but I mean, it looks expensive too. I'm not buying that. I have the original Blu-ray set in the tin. I'm good with that. I mean, if I ever come across it for cheap or something like that, yeah, I would, I'd pick it up. But for the price it is, and since I already have them on Blu-ray, no, I'm just gonna pass it right now. Luke says, I'm so lucky. Why is that? Yeah. Julie says the new Friday set's like $160. Yeah, I already have the Blu-ray, the Blu-ray tin set. I'm not spending $160. I don't have $160 to be spending on a Friday set. I wish I did. Oh, because I have the rare tin, says Luke. Yeah, I actually got it as like a Christmas present from like my grandmother one year. It was pretty awesome. Carly, favorite horror movie? It's tough to say. I got a couple horror movies I like. Exorcist, I think it's like the scariest movie ever. But I love House of 1,000 Corpses. I always say The Innkeepers. Other movies I can't think of. There's a lot of good horror movies out there. I don't necessarily do like a favorite. I mean, people always ask me, what's your favorite movie? And I always say Young Frankenstein, but is that really my favorite? I don't know. I have favorites. Oh, Carly says Hereditary's her favorites. Okay. I'm not a big Hereditary fan. I did not really care much for that movie, unfortunately. K-Bomb says, do I think I'll ever rent a room for my movies? Oh, yeah, eventually. It's only a matter of time. I mean, when that happens, what will I do? I don't know. Who knows? I mean, my collecting can change. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, you never know when it comes to the library. It might come down to the point where like someday maybe I'll dwindle down the collection. Maybe I'll just keep stuff I really want. I mean, I look at my collection every now and then, and I'm like, all right, do I need that movie? No. Do I need that movie? No. Do I need that movie? No. Like, there's so many movies there's just movies down here I'll never watch again. It's 100. I mean, I'd say like 75% of this collection I will never watch again. Not because they're bad movies. I mean, some because they're bad movies, but some because it's just, you know, I have no interest in watching. Let's see, Kicking and Screaming. I mean, you know, it's an okay movie, but will I watch it again? I mean, I like Will Ferrell, but no. Like, I'll probably never watch that movie again. Yeah, there's so many movies I'll just never watch a second time. So who knows? Maybe we'll see when I start outgrowing the room. Maybe I'll dwindle stuff down. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Don't know. I've not seen the new Invisible Man movie yet. I do want to see it though. I hear it's good. I do want to see it. Connor says, I've ever seen Slacker. Yes, Slacker's a good movie. I have it. Favorite movie snack? In the theater, it's got to be buttered popcorn. Yeah, at home, I don't know. I don't necessarily have a snack at home. I just kind of eat whatever I'm eating. Yeah, Noah says, I'll probably never watch Us again. You're right. I will never watch Us again. I didn't like that movie. Like I said, I didn't like Hereditary really all that much. I'll never watch Hereditary again. So, yeah. But, like, you know, like the Jackass movies, I would keep. The DC, I have like a bunch of DC, I'm looking at the J right now. I'm looking at, like, Justice League movies. I'd keep those. But, like, Just Add Water. What's it? Jackie, the Jackie Onassis movie. Even, like, Johnny Suede, Jake's Road. I'd probably never watch it. I have like Jason the Wheel Warriors. I mean, good animated series, but will I ever watch it again? Probably not. Even Johnny Test. I like Johnny Test. I have the season 1 through 5 box sets. I'll probably never watch it again. Jimmy Neutron. Like John Ratzenberger's Made in America. I'll watch that again. I have some Jeff Corwin stuff. I'll watch those again. So, you know, it's just, I don't know. Maybe someday. Not now. Not now. But maybe one day. If I need to. If I need to. Carly, yes, I did like Get Out. Get Out was great. I loved Get Out. That was a fantastic movie. I liked Get Out. I didn't care for Us, though. Oh my gosh, Noah, yes, Birds of Prey I 100% keep. I love Birds of Prey. Thomas says, I would personally sell stuff I know I would never watch ASAP. Yeah, I mean, I know, because people actually are buying movies now, but, you know, it's whatever. We'll see. Again, who knows? I don't know. As of right now, I want to keep everything. Even if I'll never watch it again, I want to keep it. But, you know, again, we'll see what the future brings. You never know. Media Freak, do I like found footage movies? If they're good. I mean, I like all types of movies. You know, so. What about Johnny Be Good, says Jesse. I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen that movie. Silhouetted Armor, get another $5 super chat. Thank you. Says, do you own Chalk Zone or the recently released Legion of Superheroes Blu-ray? No. No, I don't have any of those. Honestly, Dave, I recommend only selling stuff you hate or not like that much, as James. Yeah, I don't, like I said, I don't plan on selling anything. I'm just saying in the future, if I run out of room, maybe. I mean, never say never, right? I don't know. I only so much room down here. I mean, what am I going to do when I start running out of room? I don't want to become a hoarder. I don't want to get to the point where I'm just like stacking movies on the floor. At that point, I got a problem. So, I don't know. I'm looking for Less Than Zero and Little Monsters. I have both of those. Little Monsters I would never sell. That's a classic. Less Than Zero, I mean, Robert Downey Jr., good movie, but I could see myself selling that. Not now. I'm saying, like, you know, if I was looking to get rid of stuff. But not now. Keeping that. Media Freak says he's making a found footage film. Awesome. I mean, go for it, man. Yeah, found footage movies are fine as long as they're done right. I mean, I love Blair Witch. I know I've seen other ones I like too. Ooh, Silhouetted Armor says Vestron Video is releasing Little Monsters on Blu-ray. Finally! Awesome. I bet that's going to be pricey, but that's awesome though, because that's such a good movie. Deserves a Blu-ray release, definitely. It's never been released in widescreen either, right? It's only been released on DVD and full screen, if I'm not mistaken. That and why isn't Nothing But Trouble been released to Blu-ray and in widescreen? I don't get it. It's only ever been released to DVD and full screen. Bohemian says, I guess I have a problem then. I have movies in boxes and stacked up. Yeah, it's not good. Gary says, Spice Girls Forever. I don't know why you just randomly said that, but I do agree. Did you hear about that Film shot during COVID. No, Landon, I don't know what that is. What movie's that? Hey, do you have any Wizard Video horror films on VHS or DVD, says James? Yes, I do. Which ones, I don't know, but I do have some. Jesse says, yes, Nothing But Trouble at least got a... Oh, it got a Warner Archives Blu-ray release. I didn't know that. I didn't know Nothing But Trouble got a Blu-ray release. Or are you saying it should? Oh, I'm sorry. You said should at least get a Warner Archive release. Yeah, okay, yeah. But I would love to see, like, you know, Shout Video or something like that do it. Would that happen? It might happen. Blu-ray and in widescreen. That'd be awesome. Oh, Brandon says it's cheap, like $12 to order on Target. Little Monsters. Wow, Little Monsters is like $13 on at Target on Blu-ray. That's actually not a bad deal at all. I might pre-order that because that's awesome. James says heads up, Dave. Peanut Butter Solution got a Blu-ray release. Cool. Oh no, are we all? 20 minutes in already. My phone, my YouTube just like cut out for a second. Am I still here? If I'm still here, let me know. Thomas says, and the freezing begins. I don't know, guys. I don't get it. I'll go. I mean, last week we were fine. Like, no issues last week. And now this week, there's issues. I hate YouTube. I hate it. Anyway. Yes, Bohemian Powerpuff Girls does need a Blu-ray release and in widescreen. The movie, that is. Yes, very much. Julie says, also, Target is doing a buy one, get one 50% off with Target Circle on movies this week. Really? I might buy some movies then. All right, some people are like, yeah, you're still here. Some people are saying I'm freezing. I don't know. If I'm freezing, I guess refresh your page. Robert says, how many times have you rewatched Rad since you got it? Just once. I watched it once. You know, I remember liking that movie a lot more when I was younger. I after watching it, I was like, this is bad. This is like Rad's not that good of a movie. I will say that. I mean, it's okay, but it's as far as like those 80s like extreme sports movies are concerned, it's not the best. It's kind of weak. It's written really weakly. So I gotta be honest. I wasn't the biggest fan of Rad. Like I remember liking it a lot more when I was younger. Now as an adult, I watched. I'm like, it's okay. I would just call it okay. Wow, another $5 super chat from Silhouette and Armor. Thank you so much. The complete series DVD of Powerpuff Girls is selling for $1,000. Jeez, I have it. I own that set. Wow. Jeez. Brink is much better movie than Rad. Oh, Ryan, funny, you should say that. You're talking about the Disney movie Brink, right? Funny, you should say that. Stay tuned. I'm actually editing a video with that in it right now. Yes, James, Dexter's Lab Ego Trip needs a DVD or Blu-ray release too. Yes, I have it on VHS. It'd be great if it got a Blu-ray or DVD release. Yeah. I do not have any of the Fast Times at Ridgemont High Pops. I don't really want any. I mean, maybe I'd get the Phoebe Cates one if I found it for cheap. I'm not paying full price for the Phoebe Cates pop. If I found it for like $5, I'd probably buy it. That's the only one I'd really want though. I wish she had like her top open. I know you like, but like maybe like pixelated out or something like that. That'd be funny. That'd be a funny pop. If they did that, I'd pay full price for it. Like not to sound perverted, I just think it'd be a funny pop. Ryan says yes, the Disney version. Yeah, Brink. Yeah. Spoiler alert. I picked that up this weekend. Found it on VHS. Has Brink ever been put out on DVD? I don't know. I found it on VHS for $1 this weekend. Brand new. I bought it. It's weird you should mention that movie. Because up until this weekend, I would have been like, what's Brink? Oh. Hey CS, I've had an awesome weekend. I just recently got an autograph signing from the Teen Titans Go cast. Nice. That's cool. You met the whole cast, Vinny. Where'd you meet them? That's awesome. Do I have Let It Be on VHS, says Luke? No. Do I have it on? I think I have it on DVD. I don't know. JKL. I don't know. Maybe. I think I have it on DVD. Bohemia says, I want Ed and an Eddie to have a complete series release. That'd be cool. They only released, what, volumes of that show or something like that? Or random seasons or something? I forget. I have whatever they released, though. Dave, have you ever seen the 80s dirt bike version of Rad called Winner Takes All? No, I've not, but I want to. I want to see that. Winner Takes All. I'm going to add that to my wish list. Sounds great. No. Landon, thoughts on Beavis and Butthead? Good show. I mean, I really never was into Beavis and Butthead when I was a kid. I was more into Daria and like Syphil and Ollie. Even the Liquid TV stuff, like the Max and Eon Flux and the Head. I liked that stuff, but Beavis and Butthead I just never got super into. But I did watch a bit of it when I was a kid, and now I have like all the episodes on DVD. It's a good show. I mean, I'm not like it's not something I'm blown away by, but it's a good show. Vinny says, "Hey CS, I was on Instagram Live, and it was just Robin, Cyborg, Beastly, and oh, okay, cool. It was on Instagram Live. That's neat." Hey CS, looking for Ozzy and Drix on VHS. I'm not sure what that is. Bohemian says, I had the complete series box set of A Courage the Cowardly Dog. Nice. I think I need like the last season of that or something. I don't know where my Courage is. It's over here in C somewhere. I don't see Courage. I know I have it. It's over here somewhere. Why can't I find Courage? That's weird. Anyway, I don't know how many seasons of that I need. Where the heck is my Courage? It's gonna drive me nuts. Huh. That's bizarre. It's probably behind like my little VHS tower. It's probably where it is. It's probably why I can't see it. I don't know. I have it. I own it. I think I need like the last season or something like that. Blu-ray style. Am I buying the last season am I buying the Song of the South on Blu-ray? I don't know. Probably not. I mean, it's not an official Disney release, so I don't know. Best Buy has a nice Eon Flux box set for cheap. I already own it. I've had that for years. Derek said I just got Witches on Blu-ray from Warner Archives. Nice. Witches is a fun movie. It's weird. It's crazy, but it's a fun movie. I need the rest of Star Trek Next Generation on Blu-ray. Was trying to collect every season, but I think I will give up and just get the box set, says Luke. Friday the 13th box set is real, says Jake. Yep. Derek says, did you read my email? Didn't we talk about that last week? I never got an email from you, or if I did, I must have deleted it or something like that, or I don't know. I literally have no idea what you're talking about, Derek. So sorry. James the Critic, John Lovitz. It's a good Lovitz, John. It's a good TV show. I'm sorry, should I say it stinks? Do I own the movie Invited to Hell? I don't know. Do I own the movie Invited to Hell? I don't think. Do I? Like, it sounds familiar, but I'm like, I don't know. I'm looking through my eyes right now. That sounds really familiar. I don't see it. I might. I don't know. Favorite Ernest movie? Ooh. I mean, Ernest Scared Stupid's great. Ernest Goes to Camp is great. Ernest Saves Christmas is great. I don't know. Maybe a mix of those three. I want the rest of season 15 of Supernatural to air, says Bohemian. Yeah, I can't believe that show was still on the air. That's crazy. Everyone needs to take out your drinks and take a shot every time YouTube freezes his stream. Sorry, I'll tell you guys. Watch it back, like in a couple days when it re-airs. Yeah, Jake, Man with a Screaming Brain is a good movie. In fact, I just picked up a copy of that for the store on yesterday. The horror movie from 1984 and has the woman that plays in the original Dallas. Is Invited to Hell. I don't know if I have that. I really want to know if I had that movie. Can't remember. I'm still looking at it. Again, the name sounds so familiar that I want to say yes, but I don't know. Without actually looking, I can't tell you. There's a channel I recommend called Binging with Babish. Yeah, yeah, that's the one about the guy who makes food. Okay, Derek, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yes, Jesse. Do I like Serial Mom with Kathleen Turner? Yeah, great John Waters movie. That's a fun movie. It's a dark comedy. I like that movie. Haven't watched it in forever. I gotta rewatch that movie. It's so good. Robert wants to know what the acting gig was I got paid for. I can't talk about that yet. Eventually. Stay tuned. Do I have any Scream Factory Blu-rays? Yes, I do. In fact, I just picked one up this weekend. That video is edited. It's weird. I actually did like some backwards editing. I edited, when Chris and I went out on Saturday, I edited the first video I shot, the second video I shot, and then I edited Sunday's video because the third video we shot on Saturday is going to be a long one, and I've started editing it, but I'm still working through it. It's going to be a long video. Luke wants to know why Scream Factory Blu-rays are region locked. Most Blu-rays are region locked, unfortunately. It's called Invitation to Hell. It was Wes Craven movie with... yeah, I don't know. Again, I don't know, Brandon. Sorry. Oh my gosh, Derek. The Sleepaway Camp movies are awesome. You saw the first one? First one's great. It's a good horror movie. And then, like, the rest of them are just cheesy fun. I'd recommend Sleepaway Camp 2, 3, and Return to Sleepaway Camp. There's a Sleepaway Camp 4, and it's really bad. Don't see that. But 2, 3, and Return are good. Yeah, so good. Most of my imported American Blu-rays aren't region locked. Oh, really? Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. They're not all. A lot of Disney stuff isn't, but some are. Ending was nuts. Yeah, it was. The ending of Sleepaway Camp. Yeah. James, where did you go last Saturday that the video would be so long? It was an antique store, but it was like an antique mall, and it was huge. It's a really weird place, too, because it looks like a gas station. It's actually built on the side of like a gas station, but it's huge. Like you walk, it feels like you're walking into like the TARDIS or something, because it's like it doesn't look big from the outside, and then you walk in and you realize this building must just go like way back that you can't see from the road because it is just huge. Isn't Return the 4 Sleepaway Camps as Blu-ray sub? No, there is a, well, sort of. There is a return. There is a Sleepaway Camp 4 they put together. It was DVD-R only. It's bad. It's really bad. So yeah, Return to Sleepaway Camp was the 4th movie, but I guess now it would technically be the 5th movie. Have we ever seen Ninja Assassin? A long time ago, Gary. I don't even really remember it, but I have seen it. Oh my gosh, Jess, yeah, this The Burning, it's such a good movie. That's some Tom Savini right there. Yeah, great 80s slasher movie. Heck yeah. Good movie. James says I had to freeze on my question. Sorry. Is it freezing again? I don't know what to tell you guys. just have to deal with it. I'm done with YouTube. Just have to deal with it. Nothing I can do. I was watching some guy do a live stream through Reconnect. Gosh darn it. Come on, YouTube, stop it. Please. I'm back. Anyway, I was watching a guy do a live stream like while walking through Disney World and riding attractions, and I'm like, how are you doing this? My like internet cuts out, or my like it just cuts out all the time. The live stream cuts out. I'm always losing reception on like my cell reception. I try to go onto Disney's their Wi-Fi, and the Disney Wi-Fi it's horrible. It drops out all the time. So it's like, how is this guy like live streaming and like never losing connection while he's walking around Disney World? I don't know. I don't get it. All right there, Ed. And hide on this channel. Oh, sorry, Eli, not Ed. Bye, Eli. Yeah, Thomas said, yeah, I agree, Thomas. And that's why he was deleted. Sorry, it's just, my like screen keeps going black, and I'm like, Dave, did you ever get to see Cold Duder new movie hunting video from Dallas, that big movie store we went to? I didn't see that one. I'm behind on YouTube videos. I'm so, like, there's a couple channels I've kept up on, and then I've just gotten so behind on some other channels. I feel I gotta get around to catching up on everybody. I need a day where like I just sit down and just watch some YouTube. I've been so busy recently, which is good, but just busy with like cinema sickness and the store and then today I had all that stuff with the the AC unit, and like people came over to my house 3 times to fix the unit. It was crazy because they weren't quite sure what was wrong with it. So there was that going on today. I've got like van building to do soon. They just ordered a 3rd seat for Vanabelle, so Vanabelle's getting a 3rd seat soon put in. And once that 3rd seat is put into Vanabelle, I gotta get buildings. I gotta have like the van built out to at least some extent by mid-September. I gotta have like a bed in back, and like that's all I really need to do. I mean, I gotta caulk around the floor. I gotta put a bed in back, and I mean, I would like to do more. I don't have to do more, but I would like to. So I got building to do once that seat gets put in, like maybe next week. I'm hoping next week. We'll see. Derek, no, I haven't watched the channel. Eventually I'll watch that channel. Yeah, Thomas, I know Barnes & Noble is doing the Criterion sale. I mean, how much, does anybody know how much, Hedwig and the Angry Inch is going for right now at half price at Barnes & Noble? Because I might be tempted to go pick that up, but it depends on the price. How much is Hedwig going for? Anybody know? Do I own the movie Monkey Boat? It's available on DVD. Yeah, Monkey Boat's a weird one. Weird Brendan Fraser movie. It's weird. I probably wouldn't keep that if I got rid of stuff. Joey says I could have fixed your AC in 30 minutes. My first job was HVAC. Nice. Well, the problem is that like it was doing weird stuff. Like whatever was going on, they were like what? Like the company was like, literally, we have no idea why an AC unit would be doing the things you do. Like for instance, at one point I had it like shut off, and it was still like running. It was like doing all this weird stuff, and it looked like it was working perfectly, but it wasn't, and it was so weird. And then finally, after like they pinpointed, they're like, okay, well they pinpointed some stuff and they figured out what it was. I hope anyway. We'll see. We'll see if it keeps going. Joey says the word infection triggers him. Really? Infection. James says I subscribe to your 60-second infections and love your movie reviews there. Thank you. Hopefully I'll have some more soon. I've been behind on movie watching. I gotta watch some more movies. Just been so busy. Hi Dave. Sadly, our local family video closed, but me and my wife got to get a bunch of stuff for free. I guess you just got a bunch of free stuff from there. Awesome. Oh, there's another troll. That's great. You're a loser. I hope you die. I don't know. I'm gonna be mean. Some people don't like what I mean. The trolls. I don't care. I'm just straight up. I don't care. I'm not gonna hide my feelings. Uncle says, hey CS, love the videos all the way from Australia here. 10 a.m. Wow. Awesome. Good day. I want to go to Australia someday. I'm just scared because everything there kills you. I watch documentaries like the world's deadliest plants. The 5 deadliest species are all in Australia. The world's deadliest animals. It's like, you guys have like the deadliest spider, the deadliest snakes, the deadliest, like everything in Australia kills you. Like, why is that? Like, do you have anything that's not going to kill you in Australia? You have the world's only, like, venomous, mammal. Like, what? Like, what's up? Luke says it's 10:40 here. Yeah, Australia is great. Yeah, one of these days, hopefully. If I go, I'm gonna... Where's, the Australia Zoo? I want to go visit the Australia Zoo. I was a big fan of Steve Irwin. He was, I really like that man. So I want to go visit a zoo. Luke says that's a myth. Don't believe it. I don't know. From what I can see, everything kills you in Australia. Brandon says Hedwig is $20. That's after 50% off, so it's a $40 Criterion. Jeez. Ugh. Oh, it's in Queensland. Okay. Luke says he's been there a lot. Awesome. I gotta go one of these days. One of these days. It's a little far. It's like literally the other side of the world. So we'll see. One of these days, hopefully I'll make it to Australia. That'd be cool. I gotta see some more of the U.S. first. I'm looking forward to my road trip in November. I'm still trying to plan out what I'm going to do. Here's the thing. I had planned on spending a lot of time in California, but not so much anymore because of the whole COVID thing with Disney. Because I was going to go to Disneyland. Like, that was my big thing. I'm going to drive all the way out to California. I'm doing Disneyland finally. But now you have to have, like, a reservation, and, like, I can't pinpoint an exact day I'm going to be going. So I can't do a reservation. Plus, I think all the reservations are probably sold out at this point. Oh, and they're not even open. Actually, no, they're not even open yet. Like, they haven't even opened. The state wouldn't let them open. So, yeah, Disneyland's not even open. Who knows if they'll be open in November? Maybe they will. If Disneyland is open in November to the point where you can just show up and buy a ticket and go, I'm going. But if it's not, then I will probably cut my California portion of my trip. I'll cut it down a little bit. And if that's the case, I might go visit, you know, other sites. I mean, I want to see the Grand Canyon, and I want to see, you know, other things in America. I want to see all this stuff. So we'll see eventually. Check out Glacier National Park. If they're open, you'll love it. Where's that at? I would love to. Where's that? Luke says, I would love to come to America. I was supposed to, but I had to cancel it. Yeah, yeah. America is one of those things where it's like, it's a beautiful country, just full of horrible people. Corrupt governments, a lot of horrible people, but it's beautiful. What's it saying? Love my country, hate my government. Well, Connor, I will be going through, I believe, the panhandle of Texas. I'm not going to go, like, down into Texas, but I think Route 66, if I'm not mistaken, goes through the panhandle. So, Connor, if you're anywhere near the panhandle, yeah. I'll probably be posting, like, daily, like, where I am or where I'm going to be, so if anybody wants to meet up, like, that'd be awesome. Like, that's the thing, when I do this trip, I would love to meet up with you guys. So if anybody out there lives along Route 66 or not too far away from it, let me know. If you're like, hey man, excuse me, getting choked up. If you're like, hey man, I live like, you know, 5 minutes away from Route 66, and there's this really cool thrift store, or my all-time favorite Goodwill, or there's a cool flea market. Oh my gosh, I'm like hiccuping. I got the hiccups now. There's a really cool flea market, and you want to go to it with me? Let me know. Yeah, we'll shoot something together. Totally down for that. Julie says, I wish you could swing through Alaska. Probably not happening. It's a little bit of that's a little out of my way, unfortunately. I mean, I would love to. Jess says, it's happening for real? I mean, as of now, 100%, yes, this trip is happening in November. I mean, I don't want to promise anybody anything because it's like, you know, with the way the world is right now, I can't say anything for certain because you just don't know. Like, what if there's a whole big, like, resurgence of, like, COVID again, and, like, the world shuts down again? I'm not going to drive out to California if, like, nothing's open. That'd be ridiculous. But if things are as they are now, where at least stuff's, you know, open again, yeah, totally. California's happening, man. I'm Route 66 in it, all the way out to California. California. Where are we at? I can't believe that people still are allowed to have guns, says Luke. Yeah, I don't know. It's such a tricky subject with the whole gun thing. I don't know. Like, part of me kind of, like, wishes, like, all right, like, people can have guns, sure, but, like, I think they should limit what kind of guns. Like, when I see people holding, like, rifles that, like, you know, are meant for the military, I'm like, I don't know, do you really need that? But, like, you know, I mean, a handgun or, like, you know, a hunting rifle or something like that, okay. Like, you know, I don't know. But, like, you know, somebody's like, I just want to buy myself, like, an M16. Why? What? To protect myself. Okay. Anyway, we're not getting political, but I don't know. Where are we at? Do you think the park's open too soon, says Lowbrow. No. Like, if you guys have watched videos of the parks, it's like, there's nobody in them. They're very, very empty. Honestly, most people I've been talking to have gone to the parks have all been saying, like, it's better than being at a Walmart. There's less people in the parks. You know, I'm coming in contact with less people in the parks than I am at, like, Walmart, and I could agree with that. Illmatic says, just crossbow it. There you go. Oh, Joey says, I heard they plan on closing Walt Disney World permanently. Yeah, totally, Joey. Can I block you? I'm not going to. Slim Jim Bob, nice, says, yeah, you will go through Armillo, Armillo. No. How do you say that? Amarillo. Oh, Amarillo, Texas. It took me a sec. You'll be going through Amarillo, Texas. I've heard of that place. You live like 2 hours from there. Well, I mean, Slim Jim Bob. That's the best name ever. If you want to meet up, man, I mean, yeah, let's do it. Illmatic, I have never been to Blizzard Beach, no, or Typhoon Lagoon. I'm not really a water park kind of guy. Maybe someday, but honestly, I don't know. Water parks aren't my thing. But I mean, here's the thing, water parks aren't my thing, but on the other hand, I'm like, but they're Disney water parks. So maybe one of these days I'll go. We'll see. I mean, I'm DVC now, so I'm going to be there a whole heck of a lot, a couple times a year, so eventually, probably. Oh, you just bought The Hunt, says Blu-ray Stop. That was a good movie. I liked that movie. That was great. That was a really fun movie. Recently found a Target exclusive Funko Pop. Oh, Jim Henson with Ernie. Nice. I have the Jim Henson with Kermit. See, that's a weird thing. When I don't understand, like, and I shouldn't be saying this because, like, I don't want Funko to hear me. But they do these weird things where they make chasers and exclusives not as good as the regular ones. Like, for instance, Jim Henson with Ernie. Now, if you're gonna pick up a Jim Henson Pop, if you're not some big collector, you just want a Jim Henson Pop, are you gonna pick up the one with him with Ernie? Or are you gonna buy the one with him with Kermit? Like, you would buy the one with him with Kermit, right? Because, I mean, Kermit's like the Muppet, and that's like Jim Henson's, top Muppet. He voiced him. Well, I mean, he voiced Ernie too, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, like, that's the Muppet. So you'd want to, you want him with Kermit, right? So you think they would do like, oh, Kermit's the chaser to make, people like want that one sought after more. Like when they did a Steve Irwin Pop. And they had the regular Pop was him with a crocodile, okay? And they did a chaser, which was him with, I think, a turtle. Who cares about Steve Irwin with a turtle? Like, when you think Steve Irwin, you think, oh, turtles. Yeah. I mean, maybe had they done him holding a stingray. Too soon. But Zach says I should make gameplay videos. Probably not. Julie said I just picked up Mega Man at Goodwill with the Pop. I want that Mega Man Pop. That's awesome. Lowbrow says, when I ever moved to Florida, probably not. My wife and I looked into it, but we've discussed before, I've said this in live streams before, we like where we live. I mean, again, this is the house I grew up in as a kid, which I love. I love this house. It's a great house. We live in a really nice area, as of right now anyway, where we live is great. Everything's in walking distance. It's a nice town. So it's like, why move? Like, yeah, we would love to be close to Disney World, but at the same time, it's like, what if we move to Florida and stupid YouTube. What if we move to Florida and we don't like it? So we're staying put. Plus, we just bought DVC, so it's like, I don't know. Now that we have DVC, it kind of seems weird to live down there now. I don't know. Little Looney. Yes, Chris does have both the Ernie and the Kermit Pop. Yes, he has both. Joey says none of the Funko Pops are good. Okay. I have the Batman robot chase, which is worse than the original. Yeah, that's the chases always seem to be worse than the originals. Trey says Pops at Dollar Tree? Really? Because I've never seen a Pop at Dollar Tree. I would love to find Pops at Dollar Tree. That'd be awesome. Oh, Juliana says I may or may not have bought it with you in mind. Really? All right. Note to self: don't be picking up the Mega Man Funko Pop anytime soon. Oh my God! Stop. Blu-ray Snob says, aren't you worried you won't get monetized on your second channel because it's only a few minute reviews? I'm just doing it for fun. This is my This is my, you know, big monetized channel. So no, the other channel I don't care about so much. Oh, sorry. Joey says that he didn't say that. He actually said, oh, I love Funko Pops. I just started collecting them. Nice, Joey. Awesome. Lowbrow says, what have you been listening to lately? I just picked up 3 CDs from the first thrift store that, or sorry, antique store that Chris and I went to on Saturday. I believe one was The Forgotten, The Smears, and The Pinheads. Those are the 3 bands. I was listening to those CDs. Smears were good. They're like they're an all girl, kind of like that 90s, not quite grunge rock, not quite pop. Think like L7, Bikini Kill type music, where it's, you know, it's kind of like a mix of the 2 genres. They were good. Pinheads were pretty good as well. I enjoyed them, but what did the other one was? I forget. The other band, the Bio Records band, they were good. Are they still making new Funko Pops as S-Rose? Yeah, lots of Funko Pops. Gosh darn it, YouTube, knock it off. We might only go an hour today, guys. All right, let's do some timeouts. Trey says Astro Boy Pop. Do they have one? That's cool. That'd be a neat pop. Ooh, Jess says favorite Game Boy game. Ooh. Huh. I don't know, man. Favorite, like original Game Boy game, or are you talking about Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance? I don't know. There's no. I lied. I completely lied. I know exactly what it is. If you're talking like Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, just anything under the Game Boy title, that would be Klonoa and Klonoa 2. They're great games. They're kind of like platform puzzle games. They're so good. Yeah, that's what I'm going with. And if you guys have ever played the Klonoa games for the the PlayStation, different games. I mean, same character, different style gameplay. So, if you're thinking, oh yeah, like I played the ones for the PlayStation, not the same. Ooh, favorite Mario game? Super Mario Brothers 3. I say it like with a question mark because I really like Super Mario World 2. I don't know. Probably gonna go Super Mario Brothers 3 though. Yeah, Julie. Nice. Julie says Super Mario Brothers 3 also. Nice. Ilmag says. Wait. Do a road. Wait. What are you saying? I don't know what you're trying to say, but I am doing a Route 66 trip. Yes. That's the plan. Jesse says Mario Kart. I mean, I guess technically that's a Mario game. I don't necessarily know if that's what they meant. It's stretching it. But yes, Mario Kart, I mean, they're great games. Well, not the... I never really liked the one for the Super Nintendo. Mario Kart, like, 64. That was good. 64 is where I feel that Mario Kart started getting good. I never really got into the Super Nintendo one. It wasn't my thing. It was too weird. Like, it didn't... I don't know. They attempted something good for the Super Nintendo. They did a good job, but it's like... I don't think it plays all that well. Yeah, I never played Mario Galaxy 2. I played 1. I played 1 and beat 1. 1 was good. I never played the second one. Dave, have you bought that Song of the South Blu-ray yet? Was it a legit copy or not? I mean, it's not. I don't know. It's not an official Disney release, so I don't know. Again, it's one of those things where it's like, if I got like, and I'm not saying somebody should. I'm just saying if somebody sent me one, I would. It's like bootlegs now. I have a couple bootlegs in my collection only because people sent them to me, and I'm like, well, I'll hold on to them. This movie hasn't been released to DVD, this has been released to VHS only. It hasn't been released to DVD or Blu-ray. Somebody sent me, like for instance, I'm looking right now, The Kindred. The Kindred's a great movie, but it's only been released. It never been released to DVD. That's a bootleg, but I think somebody sent that to me, so I kept it. So it's like, yeah, if somebody sent me a copy of that, would I keep it? Yes, it would go in my collection. But do I want to buy it because knowing it's like not an official Disney release? I kind of don't. Derek, I already answered your question. No, I have not watched that channel yet you told me about, where the guy eats stuff. No. Mike says Donkey Kong. Yeah, that's a Mario game, technically. Wait, if I have Let It Be on Blu-ray, wait, are you talking about the Beatles Let It Be? What Let It Be? Says Luke. I don't know what you mean. What's Let It Be? Is it the Beatles? I have Let It Be on something. So then I guess I have it on VHS. If it's never been released to DVD, then I have it on VHS. I know I have it. I'm picturing the artwork in my head. So I have it on something. Oh, Luke says yes. All right. Then I have it on VHS, I guess, then. I know I own it. Just think about how many people would be watching this live stream right now if it stopped cutting out. Marie says, do I have Free Willy? Of course. I actually have all of them. Even the one with Bindi Irwin. Honestly, the first one's... Well, I'd say the first one's the only good one. The second one's okay, too. But the first one's like, See, those would be movies I'd keep in my collection if I was to ever, start selling stuff off. Free Willy would definitely be a keeper. Definitely. I have seen The Hunger Games. They're good movies. Says The Collect. Yeah, good movies. Cool name, by the way. The Collect. I like that. Marshall says, Spice Girl merch you don't have yet, but really wish you had. There's so much Spice Girl merchandise out there. I want anything and everything. But off the top of my head, I'm still on the hunt for the Rolling Stones cover with the magazine with the Spice Girls on the cover. I don't have that. I've been looking for that. I keep coming across old Rolling Stone issues like at flea markets, and I dig through them, and I never find the Spice Girl one. It's weird though. I come across I don't really look anymore, but for a while I was looking for I guess you can't see it, the Jerry Halliwell Playboy cover, and I remember looking through like stacks of Playboys, and I would always come across that. Apparently the Jerry Halliwell Playboy is really easy to find, but the Rolling Stone Spice Girls cover, I never see it. Derek, I did hear that Halloween Kills is canceled until next year. It should be canceled forever because they didn't title it Halloween. That was a stupid. I still think it's a stupid mistake. Halloween Kills is just dumb. And then what's this? There's going to be another one like Halloween, like Killed or something like that, or Dead or something. I don't know. Just call them all Halloween. It would have been such a better idea. The first movie's Halloween. Then you're like, okay, we're gonna forget the rest of the Halloween movies exist. We're gonna make a new part 2 basically, and we're gonna call it just Halloween. Stupid, but okay. So then just stick with it. Just call all the rest Halloween. How cool would that be if you have like 4 movies that's supposed to all go together and they're just all called Halloween? That'd be so interesting. Halloween Ends. Thank you. It would be confusing, but it'd be kind of cool, right? Right? I don't know. Ryan says, how's the VHS upgrading going? Slow. I'm not going crazy with it. I'm just trying to pick up like 1 or 2 titles like a month to get. There are so many people who thought like I decided I'm going to stop buying VHS. I don't know why people thought that. I'm just trying to upgrade, that's all. There's just some titles in my collection that I just never come across on DVD or Blu-ray, and I'm just like, I should finally start trying to actually, upgrade these. But I still buy VHS. Heck yeah. How about the next Halloween, the sequel, the Halloween after that? There you go. I think it just should have all been called Halloween. Oh, Henry says he's gonna send a DVD package this month. Awesome, very cool. Thank you. Thank you in advance. I look forward to that. Thoughts on Good Time? I never seen Good Time, and Uncut Gems. Uncut Gems was good. I liked it. I haven't seen Good Time. Why do VHS releases come with clamshells in America? They don't. You're thinking of Europe. Oh, why do no? Oh, because I guess in Australia they do too. Yeah, over in like Europe and I guess Australia, VHS they all come in like clamshells. It's pretty cool. Here in the U.S., some do. I have tons of VHS and clamshells, but most of them do not. I don't know why. Cheaper. I guarantee a sleeve is a lot cheaper than a clamshell. I don't know why. I have no idea why. There's got to be some reason. Does HDMI work on the VCR2? You mean with my my DVD VCR combo with the HDMI outputs? Yes, it does. Now the time in Denmark is 3 in the middle of the night. Wow. Thank you for for those of you who watch this like super late at nights, I thank you so much for that. That's so awesome. I really do. I really do appreciate that. I mean, but I would love to do these sooner or earlier, but 8 o'clock is like as early as I can go, unfortunately. I mean, maybe that'll change someday, but as of right now, that's the quickest I can get on for you guys. It's 11 a.m. here. Jeez. Would you like some indie no-budget films on DVD for your collection? Says official 073 Films. You just became a patron. I recognize that name. Would I like some? Sure. Yeah. You're the last hour of my Mondays at work, says Julie. Nice. That's awesome. So are you watching this at work right now? That's so cool. I appreciate that. I love that you guys watch. I just love you guys. You're the reason why I keep doing these live streams, all of you guys watching. Like, this was just, the whole live stream thing was like, I'll just try it out, see how it goes for a couple of weeks. And it's been so much fun talking with you guys. I love the fact that every Monday I get to talk with you guys and just discuss things, and you could ask questions and whatnot. It's awesome. Thomas, thoughts on House of the Dead 2003. I love that movie. That is, what's that guy's name? Oh my gosh. What's the director who did those movies? He always gets so much flack. Oh my gosh. Did he do like the Blood something movies? Somebody's gonna leave a comment. I can't think of his name. I actually like his movies. I think they're a lot of fun. What did I do before YouTube? I'm still waiting for somebody to say that guy's name. That director's name. Yui Bowl, thank you. Hold on, I'll get to your question in a second. Yui Bowl, thank you. Yeah, I like his movies. They're not, I mean, okay, they're bad, but they're bad in a good, fun kind of way. Like, when people, like, just, like, hate on his movies, I don't get it. There are directors out there who do big budget Hollywood movies, and they're garbage. They're not fun to watch. You watch and you're like, ugh, like, what am I seeing right now? Then you watch a Yui Bowl movie that's like a little low-budget film, and you're like, this was fun. This kept me entertained. I mean, it was cheesy, sure. It was ridiculous, yes. But it was a fun watch. Like, I am fully feeling entertained right now. So I don't know. I like his movies. I haven't seen all his movies, but all the movies of his I've seen, I've actually really liked. Where do we go? Okay, Lowbrow says, what did you do for work before YouTube? How stoked were you when you could do this full time? Oh geez, Thomas says, seriously? I hated House of the Dead due to bad reviews when I first saw it. Resident Evil is way better. Oh no, Resident Evil is way better than House of the Dead. Absolutely, 100%. Yes, yes. I'm not going to disagree with you, but I still like House of the Dead. It's a fun movie. What I did before this. Let's see, I haven't had many jobs actually. My first ever like real full job was working at FEO Schwarz. That was back in 11th and 12th grade of high school. And then my college was a trade school. I went to college for photography, so it was only a 2-year school. And I also worked there during those 2 years. So for 4 years, I worked at FEO Schwarz in the King of Prussia, Pennsylvania Mall. It was a cool job, getting to play with toys all day. It was actually really fun. It was a neat job. When I graduated, I needed a full-time job, and there was just no full-time opening jobs available, so I had to quit working there. Unfortunately, after being there for 4 years, I had to quit. Glad I did, because FEO Schwarz, I mean, they went out of business, so that actually, I guess, worked out in my favor. And then my dad got me a job where he worked. My dad worked for a company called the American Baptist Churches. It was a bunch of like Baptist organizations all working together under one roof. I'm not religious, but nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with religion. So I started working for them, and I just did like for a year. I worked in like I packed up books and like shipped them out. It was kind of a boring job or whatever. And then about a year into the job, they got rid of the union and had to like literally fire like everybody except for my dad. My dad was the only one who got to keep his job. The rest of the union got laid off. That's horrible. It stings for them. But for those of us who were called the students, we really weren't students. They just called us that. We were just working. We were full-time employees, but we were kind of just doing the busy grunt work, again, packing books and stuff. we got bumped up to their jobs. They're like, hey guys, so you're not packing books anymore and doing grunt work. You've all got real jobs now. So I got moved into the mailroom, and my job was to take care of all the first class mail for the entire building. And that was a great job. I love that job. I miss that job. I would still work that job. I mean, as much as I love being my own boss, I'd still work that job to this day. If it was available, I would still be there right now. That job was so much fun. I will fully admit, though, it's mainly because I didn't really do very much. But it was a great job. I got paid really well. Benefits were amazing. My son was on my benefits, and like they were like our health benefits were fantastic. Plenty of vacation time, and it was a Baptist organization, so there were lots of holidays. I mean, you got all your major holidays, and then any religious holiday, you got like it was always a long weekend. It was always like any religious holiday was a 4-day weekend. It was great. So I miss working there. That was a fantastic job. But unfortunately, all those organizations couldn't get along with each other, and over time they just decided we're all going to go our separate ways. And obviously, once all the companies went their own separate ways, they weren't in that building anymore, and there was no need for a mailroom. And me and all my people I worked with, we all got laid off too. So I worked there for 14 years. Great job, fantastic job. I miss that place. After that, I worked in a car dealership for 4 days. I realized I did not want to be a car salesman. My friend got me that job. I feel bad because I quit, but I haven't talked to her since. Yeah, I was like, oh, I need a job because I had a job for 14 years. I got laid off. I'm freaking out. I got bills to pay. I got a kid. Like, what am I gonna do? So I took that job, and then 4 days into it, I was like, no. I have no interest in cars whatsoever. What was I thinking? So I did quit, and then I got a job for another company who they did sheet music. They made millions of dollars off of sheet music. This company was like rolling in money, but they treated their employees like garbage. They did not pay us well. They were horrible to all of us, and I was kind of warned going into this job that might be the case, and it was. The job itself was okay. It was a pretty easy job. It wasn't bad, but working for the company was horrible, and I quit. 6 months there, I quit because they wanted to change my hours on me. When I first started working there, they're like, "Oh, you're gonna work from this hour to this hour." I'm like, "That's perfect. That's great," because that was the hours I was working when I was in my mailroom job. That was the hours I was working, and I was like, "That's fantastic," because I know those hours work for me and my family. Like, those hours work for when my wife, with my wife's job and everything like that. That's perfect. That's gonna work for me. For 6 months, I worked those hours, and then out of nowhere, they went, "Oh, we need to push your hours back. So you need to come in later and stay later." And I'm like, I can't do that. I think Sean was like 3 at the time, or two. I think he was 3. He was like 3 at the time, and I was like, I got a 3-year-old at home. Like, I can't. Who's gonna watch him? Like, I kind of took this job because it was the same exact hours, and I knew those hours would work, and my wife and I were happy with that situation. Now it's like, what are we gonna do? Put him in daycare for like 2 hours, or make the in-laws watch him? Like, what's gonna happen? So, I was not happy with that job. I was not happy working there, and after that, I was like, this is the straw that broke the camel's back. Sorry, I should have brought water with me. And I quit that day. I walked out that day. I finished. I told my supervisor, I'm like, "Hey, I'm done." He's like, "Oh, you just leaving right now?" I'm like, No. I'll finish my day. I will put in a full day's worth of work. I'll get stuff done. I'll get all the work I have to do today done. But I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm not showing up tomorrow. And he's like, and he was actually really cool. He's like, "I understand. I don't blame you." He's like, "I do the same thing." So my supervisor was actually really cool. It was totally like, "Yeah, man, you gotta do what you gotta do." And I don't blame you. And at that point, I had already been living off of cinema sickness for a couple months. I was actually, when I first started that job, I wasn't living off of cinema sickness. But while I was working that job for that 6 months, cinema sickness started to get bigger and bigger, and the store got bigger and bigger. And I started actually taking the money from that job and putting it in the bank, and just using cinema sickness money to live and pay bills and eat and stuff like that. And I was like, well, I guess I can just do cinema sickness full time. Let's give it a shot. And my wife gave me a year. She's like, "All right, you got a year to make this work. If in a year from now you're doing fine and the store's going well and cinema sickness is going well and you're paying the bills and buying food and doing all the stuff you got to do." Oh my gosh, we're gonna end this soon. then you know, you're good to go. So it worked out, and like 3.5 years later, I'm still doing Cinema Sickness. So it's awesome. Yeah, guys, I know it keeps freezing. I'm sorry. It's YouTube. It sucks. So there's my story. What on the jobs I worked? Was that like three or four jobs? FAO Schwarz, the mailroom. I don't even count the car dealership, but that was only 4 days. The sheet music store, and then Cinema Sickness. It's like the only 4 jobs I ever worked. Hey, Anthony's here. Yo, Dave, SGB, Spice Girl Bike Anthony here with the kids, Nikki, Tony, and Stevie. I think I have stuff from the thrift store for you still. You do? What do you... Oh, you did pick up stuff for me, didn't you? What was that? I don't even remember. That was so long ago. Are things open down there now? Yeah, I should make a trip down there. Yeah, because the reason why I hadn't come and seen you is because I visited Anthony back when like right at the beginning of the year, and then everything went to hell, and it's like I haven't been down there. I gotta come back down there and visit you. Sav, what am I gonna eat later? I don't know. What movies do I do? Says Kevin. Wait, Kevon. I don't do any. What do you mean? What? I don't do movies. I don't know what you're talking about. Bohemian says, I actually started watching your videos last year when I started watching Whaley. What's Whaley? I don't even know what that is. Dan, I don't know. See, again, favorite movie from the 80s. I mean, I don't have a favorite movie. All right, I'm going to answer a couple more questions, and we're probably going to end this because YouTube is being annoying. Very, very annoying. And I'm losing my voice. I should have bought some water with me. I didn't bring a bottle. I bought regular sized bottles of water today, but guys, by the way, instead of little ones. Dan's favorite is Toxic Avenger. That's a good movie, good 80s movie. Brandon says a few places still haven't opened down here, but Goodwill's overflowing with stuff. Oh, nice. All right, I'll have to make a trip down to see Anthony and whatnot. And Brandon or anybody. I'll do like a Jersey crew thrifting hunt sometime soon. We'll see. Yeah, I gotta figure that out. Yeah, get like Booth Babe Greg involved and stuff. I'll make that happen soon. Thoughts on Blair Witch Project and Book of Shadows. The Blair Witch Project's a fantastic movie. Book of Shadows is garbage. There are people out there who love that movie. I don't get it. I've tried rewatching that movie twice now. I watched the first time I ever saw it. I hated it. Tried watching it again a couple years ago because I hear people saying it's great. And I'm like, what? Are they watching the same movie? Maybe there's something I'm missing. Watched it again. I was like, no, that's horrible. And then maybe like last year, I think it was, or something like that, I watched it another time because, again, people keep saying how good it is. And no, it was just as bad. That movie's not good. I'm sorry. I don't like Blair Witch 2. Ugh, Luke says tap water is much better than bottled water. No, I disagree. I hate tap water. All right, guys. I think we're gonna end this about now because YouTube's being weird and it keeps disconnecting me, and I apologize for that, guys. I don't know. So again, I'll answer a couple more questions. Anybody have any like super awesome questions? If you guys have any like questions you really want answered, do it now, and I will answer them, and then we'll call it a night. I got a very long video to edit tonight at some point, so I need to work on getting that done. Blair Witch 2, is that the one where they met that woman who is lying on the grave? Did they? I forget. Marshall wants to know what the meaning of life is. It's fish, right? Here it is. Bottled water just tastes like plastic. To each their own. Maybe I like the taste of plastic. No, Jess, my brother does not live in the same town as me. My brother lives 20, 30 minutes away. Would he ever be at one of your videos? I think he's like shown up a little bit in some of my older videos, but never really like in a video. I don't know if him and I ever went thrifting together, sure, but... Oh, you know what? Brother has been in videos. The most recent ones he was in were the ones where I went to Universal. I shot 2 horrible Universal videos. I don't like them because I was trying something different. I was like, I'm just going to shoot like a straightforward thing. And looking at those videos back, I'm like, I shouldn't have done it that way. It was stupid. But he was in those. He was in those videos. So check those out. They're the 2, I think they're 2 Universal Studios videos. Or 1. Is it 2? I think it's 2. I think I shot 2 videos there. Thomas says, despite all the constant freezing, yeah, I don't know. It was a great live stream. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Like, why was last week fine, but this week's not? Because of YouTube. Pim Nasty, do I live in Vermont? No, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania. Sup CS, my buddy and I are heading to Video Game Traders in a few weeks. Nice. Traveling from Phoenixville. Oh, you live in Phoenixville? I live right by you. So we are trying to make it a trip with Wild. Where else should we go hunting nearby? Take 422. Anybody not from Pennsylvania right now is like, what are you talking about? But Ryan, yeah, I recommend heading out there. Don't do the Turnpike. Do 422. The reason why is because there is a Goodwill. There is a Salvation Army. There's the video game store in it's right on 422. Down the road, there's a like Blue Mountain Thrift Shop, I think it's called, out by Hershey. If you drive down a little bit further, there's another thrift Goodwill. There are some other thrift stores that Chris and I just found like right before the pandemic, but they were closed when we got to them, and now they haven't reopened back up yet, or at least, or no wait, they may have reopened back up, but it was Sunday when we went out, so I don't know. I can't think of the name of it. They're like a religious thrift store. They're a chain. There's a bunch of them on 422. So yeah, 422 all the way out. That's what I would recommend. You'll hit up a bunch of stuff if you do that. Thomas says, I haven't seen Blair Witch 2016. What about you? I've seen it. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. I picked up Spice Girls 10-year anniversary DVD with slipcover. Oh, you Sav. You keeping that with the shiny, sparkly slipcover? You keeping that, or you getting rid of that? Because I want that. Or is it something different? Maybe in the UK you got an even different one. I don't know what yours looks like. Maybe yours is different. Here in the US, there is a Spice World DVD release. It was the second DVD release he did, and that came with a slip that was like shiny. I had the DVD release. I have it sealed too. I don't have it with the slip. I want that slip. I'm so wanting that slip. All right, so I guess that's it, guys. Sorry about all the weirdness. It's YouTube. I don't know what to tell you. I can't explain why 1 week is great, no issues, and the next week it just doesn't work. Can't tell you. Oh, geez. Saw your Spice Girl Rolling Stone mag for $25 online. Yeah, no, I'll wait till I find it for like $1 or something like that. Sav says, do I want it? Yes. Yeah, Sav. If you want to send me that Spice Girl DVD, I'll take it. Yes, I will. What the hell? And goodbye. All right, so anyway, guys, that is it. So, oh, look at that. Reconnect. This is why I film this stuff, so you guys can watch this video back without it being stupid. And in high definition, too. So, all right. We're done. So, thank you guys so much for checking out this live stream. I appreciate it. Again, sorry about all the YouTube nastiness. It is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. I wish there was, but it's life. So, yeah, I don't know, guys. I think I have some good questions for next week. I'll be back next Monday. I got some good videos coming for you guys. I shot a whole bunch of stuff this weekend. Got some cool videos coming your way. 3 videos from like antique stores, which sounds, you might be thinking, oh, antique stores. No, there's a lot of cool, like when you see these stores, you'll understand why it was worth shooting videos in them. They're awesome. And I found some good stuff too, so stay tuned. Then we got a flea market video coming up for you guys too, so stay tuned for all that. But anyway, guys, that is it. So as always, guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and of course, check down below for links to Patreon, Spreadshirt, the Cinema Sickness Store, and my second channel. You can find a link down there as well. 60-second infection. Definitely check it out. It's a bunch of reviews I do. I need to do some more, but in time. So definitely check out that channel. Give it a sub. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs on that channel as soon as possible. So if you guys haven't subbed, even if you guys don't want to watch our reviews, if you guys just want to be nice and sub to that channel, I'd appreciate it. So anyway, guys, again, that's it. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. See you guys. Bye. All right, so once again, it's time for what did I get for dinner? And I did eat again right before the live stream, so I'm not exactly starving, but I did want myself a delicious, sugary, disgusting, going to kill me in a couple years snack. So ran back out to Wawa, and I actually changed it up a little bit today. I ended up getting these old standby favorites. They are cinnamon sugar twists. These things are so good. Only downfall is now because of COVID, they put all their pastries and whatnot inside these bags. They didn't used to do that. And they get kind of sweaty in there, so a lot of the sugar kind of melts, which I'm not the biggest fan of. But still, very awesome. These things are delicious. I got one of these a couple days ago, and after I ate it, I wished I had a second one. So this time around, I just got the second one. Then, of course, to make it healthy, to make it so I actually don't die in like 5 years, I got myself some Deer Park. So there you go. Water obviously cancels out these, right?